Morning. From the first reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Ephesians, St. Paul proclaimed, "You are no longer strangers and sojourners, but you are fellow citizens with the holy ones and members of the household of God." For a moment, let us imagine that we are the Ephesians that is our subject of the letter of St. Paul. And you hear these words, "You are no longer aliens." The Ephesians at that time were not part of the believing community of the Jews. They were aliens. They were Gentiles. They were outsiders. And here, St. Paul is telling them, you are no longer outsiders. Di ba kayo matutuwa nun? Kung kayo yung mga taga-Efeso, sinasabihan kayo ni San Pablo, hindi na kayo mga dayuhan. Kayo ay mga miyembro ng pamilya ng Diyos. I imagine the joy in the hearts of the Ephesians when they read those words in St. Paul's letter. Because, you see, one of our human needs is to belong. Di ba? That's why in the book of Genesis, God said, it's not good for man to be alone. It's not good for man to be alone. So He created the companion for man. One of our needs is to belong. Kaya nga, when we go to a party, for example, somebody invited you, when you enter the house, where the party is being held, you look for common faces. Sino ba nandito? Sino ba yung kakilala ko rito? Kapag merong party at tatanong ninyo, pag iniimbitahan kayo, sino pupunta? No? Pag hindi nyo gusto yung mga pupunta o wala kayong kakilala doon, gagawa kayo ng dahilan. Ay, hindi pala ako pwede. Kasi nga, isa sa mga pangangailangan natin ay yung mapabilang. And God and His church are always wanting to give that to us. Belongingness. You know, yung St. Peter's Basilica sa Roma, naging popular yon dahil sa election ng new Pope, no? Doon sa balcony, lumabas si Pope Leo XIV. In front of the Basilica is the St. Peter's Square. And St. Peter's Square is was designed by Bernini. And he created a colonnade, columns of pillars. When you look up, to the St. Peter's Square, it's like two arms. Two arms. It is as if the church is welcoming pilgrims. Ganun ang simbahan. Ganun ang Diyos. A welcoming God. A welcoming church. And St. Paul continues by saying, you are citizens, fellow citizens with the holy ones and members of the household of God. Kapamilya. Kapamilya tayo ng Diyos. At yun ang binibigay na mensahe sa atin ng unang pagbasa. Hindi kayo dayuhan. Kayo'y mamamayan. Kayo'y kapamilya ng pamilya ng Diyos. But I would like to remind you of one thing. Yes, we are citizens of the household of God. We are members of God's family. But as citizens, we don't have only privileges. We also have duties. Bilang mga mamamayan, hindi lamang dapat tinitignan natin yung ating mga benepisyo. dapat tignan din natin ang ating mga tungkulin. As citizens, Filipinos, no, we pay taxes, we follow the rules, yung mga ganon. Ganon din po sa simbahan. Bilang mga kasapi ng simbahan, miyembro ng pamilya ng Diyos, we belong. But let us remember, we also have duties. We also have responsibilities. We belong to God's family, but we have also our responsibilities. You know, sometimes some of my friends, no, who are members of LGBTQ, no, sasabihin nila, we are not welcome in the church. You are welcome. You are welcome. There are several servants here in the Manila Cathedral with different orientations. Hindi ko naman tinatanggal yung miyembro o servants ng Manila Cathedral kasi iba yung kanyang preferences. You are welcome. Let me be clear about that. You are welcome. Everyone is welcome. But when you become members of the church, hindi simbahan ang mag-a-adjust. Hindi ang Diyos ang mag-a-adjust. Tayo ang mag-a-adjust. Tayo ang susunod. Kasi minsan, magmemiyembro ako, pero kinakailangan baguhin ninyo yung rules. No. Magmiyembro ka, sumunod ka sa rules. Yan ang minsan nakakalimutan natin. Yes, we are citizens of God, of God's kingdom. We are members of the family of God. As members, we have privileges, but we also have duties. They come together. So, today, we are being reminded by the first reading, you are not foreigners. You are not aliens. You are children of God. Amen.